Ever wonder why your bank account seems to empty faster than it fills? It might be time to explore the concept of mindful spending. So what is mindful spending, you ask? Simply put, it's about being aware of where your money is going and why it's going there. It's about distinguishing between needs and desires, between momentary pleasures and long-term goals. When we overspend, we're not just putting a dent in our wallets, we're also putting a strain on our mental health. The stress of debt, the anxiety of living paycheck to paycheck, it's all too real for many of us, but it doesn't have to be that way. Mindful spending is like a breath of fresh air. It helps us regain control, reduce stress, and improve our well-being. It allows us to truly enjoy the fruits of our labor without the burden of financial regret. Remember, mindful spending isn't about depriving yourself, but about making your money work for you in the most effective way. Today, let's find out the 5 ways to enjoy life without overspending. Now that we know what mindful spending is, let's first dive into how you can assess your finances. The first step is creating a budget. Think of it as your financial roadmap, guiding you toward your goals. It's the tool that shows you if you're spending more than you're making or if you're on track to save enough for that dream vacation. Next, let's talk about needs versus wants. Needs are the essentials you can't live without, like food and shelter. Wants, on the other hand, are things you'd like to have but don't necessarily need, like that latest smartphone or designer shoes. It's critical to distinguish between these two when planning your budget. Finally, setting clear financial goals is a must. Whether it's saving for retirement, a new car, or just building an emergency fund, these targets give you something to strive for. By creating a budget and setting financial goals, you're setting yourself up for success in your financial future. We've all been there, impulsively buying items we don't need. But how can we avoid this? Well, it all starts with planning. Before you step foot in a store or start browsing online, take a moment to think about what you really need. Jot down a shopping list. It's a simple yet effective tool to keep your spending on track. But what happens when that shiny new gadget or trendy outfit catches your eye? That's where a bit of discipline comes in. It's okay to admire, but don't let the siren song of instant gratification lead you astray. Give yourself a cooling off period. If you still want the item after a day or two and it fits within your budget, then consider it a mindful purchase. And if temptation is still hard to resist, try this trick. Visualize your financial goals. Whether it's saving for a holiday, a new home, or a secure retirement, keeping these goals in mind can help curb those impulsive urges. Remember, the key to avoiding impulsive buying is planning and discipline. Credit cards can be a useful tool if used wisely. But how can you ensure you're using your credit cards responsibly? Well, one of the easiest ways is to minimize credit card usage and utilize cash instead. Cash tends to make us more aware of our spending because it physically leaves our hands, creating a tangible sense of loss. On the other hand, credit cards can sometimes feel like an unlimited resource, leading us to spend more than we might have planned. So whenever possible, try to use cash for your purchases. But let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater. Credit cards can be beneficial, especially when it comes to comparison shopping. It's easier to search, compare, and grab the best deals online with a credit card. So don't shy away from using credit cards, just use them wisely. By using your credit cards wisely and seeking out the best deals, you can save a significant amount of money. Did you know that experiences, not possessions, are the key to happiness? It's a fact. Experiences enrich our lives in ways possessions simply cannot. They give us stories to tell, expand our horizons, and create lasting memories. Now, this doesn't mean you have to book a trip to the Maldives or buy front-row tickets to a Broadway show. Happiness can be found in simple, affordable experiences. It could be a picnic in the park, a hike through the woods, or a homemade meal shared with loved ones. The joy derived from these experiences often outweighs the temporary thrill of a new purchase. The latest gadget or fashion trend may bring momentary excitement, but it's the experiences we live that truly shape and define us. Moreover, experiences don't have to break the bank. There are countless free or low-cost activities out there waiting to be found and enjoyed. Remember, it's the experiences, not the possessions, that bring lasting happiness. Who says you need to cross oceans to have enriching experiences? Becoming a tourist in your own country can be just as rewarding as international travel. It's time to open your eyes to the beauty that lies around you. From historical landmarks to natural wonders, there's so much to explore right where you are. And here's the bonus. Traveling locally is often cheaper and more sustainable. You save on airfares and the carbon footprint that comes with them. It's a win-win situation for both your wallet and the planet. In addition, exploring your own country can give you a new appreciation for home. You'll get to know your roots better, understand your history, and fall in love with your culture all over again. You might be surprised at how much you've been missing out on. So why not plan a weekend getaway to a nearby town, visit a museum you've never been to, or take a hike on that trail you've always wanted to try? Remember, adventure can be found right in your backyard, so go out and explore.
If you enjoy this type of content, do acknowledge it with a thumbs up. Subscribe and stay connected with our community for more content. Until next time, take care.